So in the most recent chapter of One Piece, we just got some new information, on Ace and Yamato having a relationship with each other. What type of relationship was this? And what the hell was Ace doing in Wano? Let's talk about it, man.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
You should go now. Run. No. I won't leave you here. We can run together.
So way back in like chapter 911, I want to say, we got to reveal that Ace was in Wano. And then in 912, I think it was 912, the very next chapter, we got a little flashback of, what Ace exactly did in Wano. And he basically crash landed there like everybody else did. That's why I don't really think that it was a mistake that he just so happened to end up on Wano. No, I think Ace went to Wano intentionally, for one. But he crash landed there. He met the people of Tama's village. I forget the name of that village. But he met the people of Tama's village. And he let them eat their food. And then he got them some dessert. Now, first of all, his relationship with Tama is... I felt like that relationship grown over a course of time. That wasn't just no couple of hours that Ace dipped. No, that's not what happened. Ace was there for a while, and he built up a relationship with Tama. But Ace going into town, that's one. Ace went into town to get dessert. That actually happened, not just in the anime. That actually states this in the manga. So when he goes into town, something happens. At some point to him going into town, he runs into somebody, someone, and he has a certain intention on what he's going to do. He runs into Yamato at a certain point. We do know this, that it doesn't look like it was a mission for Whitebeard or anything like that, because Ace was not a part of Whitebeard's crew, or at least he didn't have the tattoo on his back at that time. Plus, we just got more context in recent chapters that Marco and the rest of the Whitebeard crew had no idea that it had got this bad in Wano. They had no idea. At least that's what Marco states. So that means that Ace went to Wano, found out this information, and never thought to relay it to Whitebeard. That's for one. So that, I think, that confirms that he was not with the Whitebeard pirates at that time. Now, Ace going into town and eventually meeting Yamato, this is a whole different development that no one expected. First of all, Yamato will lose, because when Luffy is attacking Yamato in chapter 984, she alludes that she had sparred with Ace in the past. Because he said, this reminds me of my time with him. And now we know by the end of the chapter that him means Ace. And she states that Luffy reminds her a lot of Ace. Why is this important? Yamato specifically meeting Ace. Yamato specifically meeting the Ace, having a logbook, sparring with Ace, and building a relationship with him. Why is all this important? Because we still don't know why Ace was at Wano. And I think Ace was at Wano because he wanted to take down Kaido. That's what I specifically think it was. Because what was Ace's goal before he joined the Whitebeard Pirates? He wanted to become Pirate King. That was the whole thing. He and Luffy both wanted to become Pirate King. And Ace felt like he was going to be the one to do it. So he felt like he needs to attack the Empress. I think what happened was Ace built up a relationship with Kaido's daughter, Yamato. And Ace talked to her, sparred with her. And she told Ace, look, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. And I think Ace trusted her word. Because even though Ace is similar to Roger, and he's similar to Luffy in a lot of ways, Luffy is way more spontaneous than Ace is, if you get what I'm saying. Luffy just goes out and do things. He don't care. You know what I mean? He don't care what people say. He will do whatever he wants to do. Ace, I look at as more level-headed. thinks a little more before he acts. And he saw that him and Yamato was not that far away in power level while they were sparring against each other. And Ace realized, look, Yamato, she's telling the truth. If I'm around the same level as you, and you're nowhere near as strong as Kaido, that's kind of ridiculous. The only thing that I can say that knocks this off course is Ace challenging Whitebeard off the rip. Now, with that, this is a different scenario though. Ace challenging Whitebeard off rip. Ace had no preconceived notion of how strong Whitebeard was. It was right on the spot, unexpected, all of that. He ain't have nobody in his ear to tell him he ain't ready for this or anything. Ace just went right to it, got right to action, and he got thrashed. That's what happened. Let's go back to what Ace said to Tama real quick. Let's go back to what Ace said with Tama real quick. Ace says to Tama, right before he's ready to leave, he promises her he will return. Now, we're seeing now that it's really Luffy, you know what I mean, who's the one that's going to come and take care of business, you know what I mean? And in that way, it's kind of Ace was telling the truth. But what Ace meant, I think what Ace meant at the time is that he's going to return and come and take down Kaido when he is ready. And he will help, because we know Yamato's goal. We know Yamato's goal, right? Yamato wants to reopen, well, one goal anyway, because I still think Yamato wants to join the Strawhats at the end of the day. But one goal at least is to open up Wano to the rest of the world. That is what Yamato wants. And Ace, building a relationship with Yamato, wanted that for her. And wanted that for the country of Wano. But Ace knew they wasn't ready to do it. They didn't have enough resources to take it upon themselves to take Kaido down. So Ace said, I'm going to return. And when I return, I'm going to reopen Wano. I'm going to make a better life for Tama. I'm going to make a better life for Yamato. And I'm going to take down Kaido. And I'm going to be on my way to becoming king of the pirates. That was Ace's goal. And I think Ace lost sight of it when he joined the Whitebeard Pirates. Okay, so before my camera cut out, I was ready to get into why I think it's a missing void that I don't know how to fill it up, and I haven't seen any way anyone can fill it up right now, because I just don't think we have enough information. But it's a void of why the Whitebeard Pirates still have had no idea what the hell was going on in Wano. That's the whole hole here. And the hole widens because Ace was in Wano. The hole widens because Ace was in Wano. Like, think about it. Even though Ace wasn't, and I said it myself, we know that Ace wasn't a part of Whitebeard's crew at this time. But even still, after joining Whitebeard crew and being part of his crew for as long as he was, you would think that he would say something. That ain't lingering in the back of his mind at all? All that time. He never mentioned it to Whitebeard. He never said, oh, I gotta go and return and do something on my own. Wano was never a priority for him anymore. Even though he promised he was going to return. Marco said he had no idea it got that bad. What? What did you think? You didn't know about Kaido? What did you think was going on there? And I ain't mean to get on this. Like, I don't want to get on this rant in this video. This video wasn't meant to do that. But I was ready to get into it. I was talking for a while. When my camera cut off, I was talking and I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it again. But it just doesn't make sense. I think it has to be, it got to be touched on more. Oda can't just say, oh, they didn't, we didn't know, and just leave it at that. Like, it doesn't make sense that they didn't know. Whitebeard has information to whatever he wants. When Whitebeard was alive, you cannot tell me he did not know what the fuck was going on in Wano. There's no way. How? How does Big Mom know? Big Mom knows. Doflamingo knows. The world government knows. But Whitebeard, the strongest man in the world, the guy who been around the longest, the guy who you can argue had the most influence in the new world, had no idea that Kaido had took it over Wano. He had no idea, huh? He had no idea that Oden had died, huh? He had no idea. Come on, Oda. You the GOAT, but this hole need to be filled. I don't know how to fill it because I don't think there's enough information to explain what the fuck. Like, just say, I'd rather him have said, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it, man. The video's over, man. That's my take on Ace and what he was doing in Wano. And I just think we need more information. Hopefully this backstory fills that up for us. But I'm out this bitch, man. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'm out this bitch, man. Peace.